coming with the magic because the industry is crippled.
I also grunt more in the album. This is Jimmy Poindexter, and I am talking about Shazam. I've been starting my album sort of similar to how Wolf starts. Pretty much the beautiful intro, that's just like the coolest shit to me, I guess. I found that loop. It captured exactly what I wanted it to capture, this like childlike wonder. Obviously that second half hits, and it kind of loosely is inspired by the Hyenas intro by Travis Scott. I like how it started off bare with the sample and then it dropped into that drum break. So yeah, that was pretty much how I approached the intro for this one. What inspired different was just me being as raw and honest as possible about how I feel. It was really about like just individualism. Yeah, that's pretty much what inspired the song. I just wanted to talk from the heart. I just wanted my own version of like a earthquake or a humble type song or a DNA type song where it was just like, it's very accessible. It was important for me to share the story in Speechless because it was just true. That first half is literally just what I go through. Bill collectors calling me, asking me about when I'm gonna pay a bill. I don't know what to tell them. I don't have money. Yeah, the second half is just like the other side of that coin. The person who does get all of the things that we're chasing, they got other new shit to deal with, and it makes them feel the exact same way. And then the ending is just literally what it is in real life. People don't really give a shit. They just want a show. They want entertainment. So it ends like it's a play. It was very important for me to tell that story because I feel like that's not just a singular experience. I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Pretty much people don't care really about like the artists themselves. They don't really care for what the real life part of the artist is. They kind of look at it as like characters in a video game or something, or just like how niggas look at like WWE wrestling, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, they don't really care for any of that. They just want to see me either get co-signed by someone big, or they want to see me like fall flat on my fucking face and fail. And if I'm not getting either one of those things, they want me to act like a fucking fool on the internet. And those are pretty much the only times anyone ever gives it any attention, is when those things happen. I can drop a whole nother song about my life and my life story tomorrow. No one would care. But if I said fucking Kanye West tweeted me, then niggas would be like, oh, okay, yeah, let's fucking show support. So yeah, that's all that meant. It's important for me to tell that story over and over again because that's just what I have to offer. It's just genuinely what my story has been up to this point. And I feel like that helps people understand the artist better and connect with them deeper because they understand why I like this thing or why I am the way I am or why I think the way I do. So yeah, it's just really important to just keep telling the story over and over again because some people, they might not even get it just on the first or second time that they hear it. Sometimes people need to hear it multiple times in different ways for it to click. Rockstar came about because I just heard the like sample and I just really wanted that shit on the album. The first verse of it is literally just highlighting how everyone from every walk of life, we're all chasing this thing. And you know, from the hood to the suburbs, we're all just trying to make it out of the hood or whatever. The middle piece is just talking about how, you know, a lot of people come in and they're really like excited and they're trying to like skip steps and shit, coming from somebody who's at least gotten like a taste of it or seen it and is like telling you like, hey, slow the fuck down, chill out. Once you get it or once you get near it, it's not what you think it is, and you need to just relax and enjoy the journey getting to it, because once you get there, it's like a completely different thing. Junebug, like itself, is just supposed to be a play on, like, because Junebugs really can't see that well. At one point, I didn't know what I want. I didn't know where I was going, and I was trying a bunch of different things, experimenting, and I feel like that lasted from like 2016 up until like 2020. Gangsta was just pure fun. On all the albums, I have at least like one song where I give myself the space to just have fun with something. And when I heard the drum loop for Gangsta, and it just sounded like, I was like, I need to rap like Eazy-E on this shit. It was purely fun. I went that route because I really wanted to capture that hip hop feeling and sound with this album. So I made sure I threw in notable samples here and there, and just notable drum breaks that just would click in your brain and like bring you back to those moments when you first heard those. Attract a little nostalgia. Yeah, package it up in my own way. Conjure was like, it went through like 3 different versions of the song, and I didn't really know where I wanted to go with it, but I knew I wanted it to be motivational. And so that first beat is just me talking from a perspective of like tough love, just telling somebody, if I was having a conversation with them, like, if I'm telling you you don't want this shit, and I'm telling you you don't have what it takes, and you don't feel any type of way about that shit, then you probably don't want the thing that you say you want. So just challenging people to really be serious about their craft. The second and third beat changes on that, I just wanted to talk about my journey to becoming more confident as a creator, and just help people understand all the hurdles I had to go through to get to even feel this confident, and help people get to that point too. So I really just wanted it to feel super duper hip hop feeling, and the beat just sounded like some old Method Man and Redman shit. So I was like, yeah, I want to do something that pays tribute to that, because I was really into that whole sound. That was pretty much me trying to like really establish that this is a hippity hop album. I was just speaking from an experience of like me just seeing how people feel about the time we're living in now. It's pretty straightforward. Capitalism is kind of fucking everything up, and we're in a point where people my age and younger are starting to like see how fucked up this system has been for like the last few decades. It's just voicing that opinion and making sure that shit's heard, because we really are in a time where we're over the bullshit. I ended the album that way because I just wanted to, like, again, tell my story in a different way and just add more details that I haven't like said publicly, and just help people understand me more and understand where I'm coming from more. I also just wanted to tell different stories of like significant moments in my life where things felt surreal. I feel like that's very important to have at the end of a project where I just loaded you with a lot of information, and it feels like kind of the end of all the eras of the albums before it too. Lyrically, it was easy to become Jimbolini just because it fell right into the right pockets just saying the name. But as far as like becoming the character physically, it was harder because I had to like, the character itself is like inaudible. The character is just supposed to be creepy and like horror influence, because Eve loves horror. The only thing I feel like got lost in translation a little bit with the album is just the theme itself. I feel like some people just took it at face value and was like, it's just supposed to be the magician album, when like the message was pretty much making something out of nothing. That's why the tagline for this one was just "the magic you seek is within," because I just wanted to remind people that like we go chasing a bunch of different things and thinking like the magic is outside of us, but it really is just, it starts with you before anything else. So yeah, that was the only thing I felt like got lost in translation, was just, you know, it was deeper than just me being a magician and running around with the fucking magic wand. The only new things I added were like, I kind of did like a different voice on some of the rapping. At the end of Magic, I do like the grittier rap voice where
Coming with the magic cause the industry is crippled.
like I do that a few times throughout the album. I also grunt more in the album. An interview where Jay-Z was talking about DMX came out to their tours, he would start his set with a grunt or a growl or some shit. And I don't know, it felt right for the character for some reason. I just do it a lot throughout the album. We watched a lot of like magic videos and magic movies. It kept me sharp on like things I forgot about, like different magic tricks and different kinds of magic and just different concepts or whatever. So that went into the album. And then also I didn't really put too much of any other albums into this one. If anything, just the same albums I've been listening to all my life. Wolf, Because the Internet. No Capitalism was written to the beat of Acid Rain from Acid Rap. Igor, Damn. And yeah, just pretty much the same shit I've been listening to since I was a teenager. Fans' input doesn't really play a part in anything because I don't care for it. Like, it just doesn't go into it at all. If anything, I read the room about what's going on in the world so I can gauge how much it's going to be received. Like, if like trap shit is like popping at the time and I know I'm not about to release some trap shit, I'm like, this probably isn't going to do that well, but I don't care. But yeah, no, just opinions of people and input. As far as like actually just sitting there listening to what they want in music, I just can't do that. Like, it's not wired in me. I don't care for it. The next album is coming this year in 2024. Hopefully the end of summer. And as far as plans for it, I don't want to give away too much or anything. We've already given out a hint. So yeah, that's pretty much what's coming next.